Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Wanted to highlight a great Humble bundle that Humble just launched right now. It is the Humble Lego Games bundle. I'm not big on the Lego games, but I do find them pretty charming games that if you can get them on the cheap, that they're pretty worthwhile. And in this case, yes, you can get all of them pretty cheap. So we'll take a look at that. Also, there's a free game available right now, a DRM free title over on Indie. That is Camp Sunshine. Wanted to highlight that. And I also wanted to remind you guys about some pretty compelling recently released Steam games that I think if you don't buy them right now, quality titles to add to your wish list because they will be forgotten about rather quickly because they were kind of released under the radar, but games I would recommend you to add to your wish list for now, and then maybe down the line check them out then. So we'll cover that at the end of today's video, but first up, we've got the Humble Lego Games bundle. This one is pretty good with the pay $1 tier getting you Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4 and then Lego Batman the video game. Lego Batman the video game is really good, so to get that for $1 is quite nice, and then Lego Harry Potter, I'm not big on Harry Potter. But regardless, $1 for Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4 and Lego Batman the video game is obviously really good. The PV average, unfortunately, is quite high right now at $8.46. I imagine that the case being that people are just paying for the top tier, that being to pay $12 or more, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But the average of $8.46 will get you Lego Harry Potter's years 5 through 7, Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, and then the Lego Movie video game. So all three of those for $8.46 is pretty good, but at this point, you're getting pretty close to that $12 threshold that I would probably just spend the $12 because you do get 3 more games and they're pretty sizable. You get Lego City Undercover, you'll get Lego Worlds, which was received pretty well, and then you'll get Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. So $12 for all of those Lego games seems pretty good. At the very least, if you do just want a couple of charming Lego games, get the dollar tier and get Lego Batman the video game and Lego Harry Potter's years 1 through 4. I should make it noted that I am partnered with Humble, so if you guys buy through my link, I do get a little bit of a kickback, but I've always supported Humble and I've always been bringing you guys their deals for a long time. They just offer great value for your money, so I thought, hey, let me mention the Humble Lego Games bundle as well. It's pretty good for all the games that you're getting. Again, I would recommend either getting the pay $1 tier to get Lego Batman the video game or Lego Harry Potter's years 1 through 4, or go all in and then pay $12 or more, and that'll get you Lego City Undercover, Lego Worlds, Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, and of course, if you do pay $12 or more, you'll get everything from the previous tier, so you'll also get Harry Potter's years 5 through 7, Lego Batman 2, and the Lego Movie video game. Alright, next up, as far as a free game is concerned, this is another free offering from Indie, and they are offering Camp Sunshine for free right now. Camp Sunshine is a 16-bit blood-soaked horror RPG that pits you as Jez, who is dropped off at summer camp. He awakens in the middle of the night to discover blood everywhere, a rampaging killer on the loose dressed in a mascot costume, and himself involved in a deadly game of cat and mouse. The game is available on Steam, and it's available at a measly $2.99, but it was received rather strongly. 89% of the reviews have it pegged at very positive, so that's quite good. And for $2.99, if you do want a Steam copy, hey, all you'll have to do is sell some Steam trading cards, and the game itself has Steam trading cards, so that's pretty nice. But if you do want a pretty quirky little game from Indie, you can get Camp Sunshine for free right now. Again, this is DRM free, so it won't redeem through Steam, but nonetheless, you can take advantage of that. And I do also want to note, as far as free game offerings go, Transistor, this is the last day to pick that up. Yes, through the Epic Game Store for free, but Transistor is a remarkable game, and I would highly recommend you to check that game out as well if you don't want to pay the $5 or $10 that you have to pay when it goes on sale. It's a really good game done by Supergiant Games, the guys that also brought you Bastion and Pyre. Transistor, to me, was their weakest game, but that's not saying much considering their games are so good. But Transistor is a great game with great presentation, awesome music, a great visual style. The gameplay is pretty interesting as well, and to get it for free, even if it's through the Epic Game Store, hey, if you have it installed anyway and you're playing Fortnite or whatever the case may be, if you're gonna use it to play Borderlands 3, you might as well take advantage of all of the free games that are being offered as well. Even if you don't want to sink a single penny to it, getting games like Transistor, getting games like Witness, I think that's worth it. Alright, so moving on from that, and lastly, I do want to quickly highlight 3 recently released Steam games that I think you should add to your wish list. Want to get back to covering these pretty regularly as I kind of fell off for a little bit, but nonetheless, here we go covering these games. First of all, we have a new tactical RPG in Felseal Arbiter's Mark. This is a game that I've been following for a little bit, and it looks absolutely awesome. It's a game inspired by titles such as Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics if you played those games, and of course, that stuff is right up my alley. Felseal Arbiter's Mark itself is a turn-based tactical RPG with a focus on storytelling and strategic battles. Unfold a mature story as you progress through handcrafted scenarios controlling your own group of arbiters. with each character customizable from a wide selection of classes and abilities. This game was in early access for quite a while. Now the full game has been released. It's priced pretty accordingly at $29.99, 15% off as a special promotion. It is available for $25.49. Touts an experience of an epic and mature story unfolding through over 40 story encounters and topped with challenging endgame content. Classic tactical combat battles with rugged terrain and elevation taking place on beautiful hand-drawn environments, a deep and complex class system with over 30 classes and 300 abilities that lets you customize each one of your characters and fine-tune them to the way you want them to be. There's a lot of lore to the game as well. Even if you don't pick it up now, want to definitely add to your wishlist, and based on the content that's in the game, I think actually buying it for $25.49, hey, if you're into games like FF Tactics or Tactics Ogre, this one might be right up your alley. $25.49 might be a little steep to some people, but at the very least, again, add it to your wish list, and down the line, maybe you can get it for, hey, south of $15, I think would be pretty good. Next up, another game that I talked a little bit about, but I was very captivated by its art style, and that is the Cyberpunk game. No, not Cyberpunk 2077, relax, it is Tales of the Neon Sea. Tales of the Neon Sea has an awesome pixel art style, and it welcomes you into a world of intrigue and suspicion, where humans and robots contend with escalating tensions and mutual distrust, and where gangster felines scheme their way to the top of the food chain. Welcome to Tales of the Neon Sea, that's what it's touted in the game's description. The game also touts that it contains about 12 to 15 hours of gameplay and features the first 3 chapters of a larger story arc. They aim to release the following chapters of the main storyline for free sometime in the autumn. So they're charging $15 for the game, and to get 12 to 15 hours of gameplay right away, that's pretty good. And you'll get the rest of the content by the end of the year, at least that's what they're planning on. The game touts a fascinating story where you'll investigate the murder scene, examine the evidence, and use your powers of deduction to solve the case piece by piece. Once the mist is cleared, you will see the truth or uncover an even bigger mystery. Old school pixel art is obviously there, and that's what initially intrigued me about the game. The art style is awesome, and if you're into old school games, that's going to be right up your alley. Very colorful, very vibrant, so I can definitely get behind that. And currently, you will enjoy a 10% off discount regularly. It'll go for $17, but as a part of its week-long discount, you will get it for $15.29, chapters 1 through 3, and so far the game has a very positive reception, with 81% of the reviews being positive, so maybe another one to add to your wishlist, and I could see it being south of $10 relatively quickly. And lastly, Wardhea also came out. I probably butchered the pronunciation of this game, but this was a game a lot of people were talking about because of its resemblance to games such as Chivalry, Medieval Warfare. This game, of course, also a multiplayer medieval slasher. You create your own mercenary and fight in brutal battles where you will experience fast-paced combat, castle sieges, cavalry charges, and more. The game is currently available for $26.99. There is also a supporter bundle with the game as well as the supporter pack. That includes some in-game items as well as the soundtrack to the game. Currently, it's getting a relatively mixed reception, 74% positive, so by literal terms, it's not a mixed reception as far as Steam is concerned, but based on 2,300 reviews, 74% positive. If you're into Chivalry, Medieval Warfare, maybe a game to add to your wishlist and pick up down the line. $27 does seem a little bit steep, and right now it does seem like there are some server issues and whatnot, so probably one not to pick up right away, but see how it progresses over time, and maybe down the line when you do see it for a cheaper price, it's worth a buy then. But it is a medieval first and third person multiplayer slash. You'll enter a hectic battlefield of up to 64 players as a mercenary in a fictional but realistic world where you'll get to experience the brutal and satisfying melee combat that will have you always coming back for more. The game system requirements are relatively decent, so I do want to go over that real quick. Minimum is an Intel Core i5 4670, 8GB of RAM, NVIDIA GTX 680 or an AMD equivalent. And then recommended, you are looking at a Core i5 6600K, 16GB of RAM, and then an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 or an AMD equivalent. It also touts about 20GB of storage space for you to download. So this is one I would definitely wait on. Add to your wishlist for now, see how it evolves over time, but if it does turn out to be pretty decent, pick it up then. And that's gonna conclude this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Again, the LEGO Humble Bundle is available right now. A lot of good stuff as a part of that. At the very least, would recommend the $1 tier, or go all in with paying $12 or more. Camp Sunshine is available as a freebie over on Indie. And then again, as far as new Steam games, Felseal, Arbiter's Mark, Tales of the Neon Sea, and Wardhea, all games I would recommend you to add to your wishlist. That's going to conclude this video. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have a request for a future video, you can put that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.